Hello and welcome to Rolling with Reviews. I'm Will, and with me as always is the one who's poorly dubbed in Japan.
Sarah.
And today we're doing a review of King of Tokyo! If you're curious about our two-player perspective and accessibility, check out our other video, Rolling with Two, King of Tokyo. Sarah, tell us a bit about this game.
All right. In King of Tokyo, you play as monsters, trying to either be the last monster standing or the first to gain 20 victory points. You roll dice to gain attacks, healing, victory points, and energy. Energy lets you buy cards that give you special powers. Okay, Will, so why did we get this?
Years ago, when we were at our friendly local game store, we played this because it was on their board game wall, liked it, picked it up all that time ago, and that's why we got it.
I think this might be a first edition. If it's not, it's one of the first printings.
Right.
Because we got it pretty early on in our gaming career, so to speak.
I think like Dominion might have beaten it out.
Yeah, I know we bought Dominion first on the whole kind of...
Puerto Rico beat it out.
Yeah, but it was one of the first game days we went to. We played it and really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So what do we like about it? We are probably some of the only people in the world who really do actually enjoy the two-player experience.
Yeah, because we like the head-to-head strategic elements that can develop in this game of... It's this game of cat and mouse, like, okay, I see what ability they got, so let's counter that by saving up for that and then take advantage of this and go back and forth that way.
But most people don't. However, the good news is we love it at the higher player counts too, because that's where you get, well, the real craziness that everybody loves about this game, because you could have all the plans in the world and none of them will happen because...
You can't roll it.
You can't roll it, or someone else does something to you, or whatever it is.
Because you're dead.
Yeah, because you're dead already.
Because I woke up and I was dead.
But yeah, the higher player counts. So we really enjoy this at all player counts, and we've also enjoyed this with almost everybody we've taught this to.
Yeah.
Because this is...
What we like how casual it all is. Plus, we found it to be an excellent intro game to people who are new to games. Like, well, I've never played a game before.
Or if they have the opinion of board games are stuffy and boring. Well, this is far from boring.
Right.
So this usually opens their eyes of, oh, there aren't just kids games and Trivial Pursuit and Monopoly, you know, because that's pretty much their breadth of...
This is neither Candyland nor Clue.
Right?
What's going on?
Exactly. So this has been one of our main go-to games for new gamers or just getting to know people too, because this is a great game to actually still have a conversation around.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really great in a lot of situations. So the only thing we don't like about the game
is on the dice there are numbers numbered 1, 2, and 3. The way that portion of the mechanism works, we find a little lackluster.
Now, granted, there's no real way to change it because that's the other win condition on how is to get victory points. Your main way to get victory points is from those dice. It's just kind of convoluted. For how simple and straightforward everything is, that's the hardest thing to teach is the dice, the numbers.
Yeah.
Because you need 3 copies of the same number
to get that value in points. Why 3 is worth more than 1 makes no real difference. Because there's only 1 1 and there's only 1 3. Why is 3 any worth more? Because it's a 3? That doesn't make any sense.
So,
and then every copy you have after that scores you 1 additional star.
But 1 point, not the value of the die.
Right.
So if you have 3 1s, you're going to get 1 point. If you have 4 1s, you're going to get 2 points. But if you have 4 3s,
4 points.
You're going to get 4 points. So that is the only really weird part about the game that kind of can drag when you're trying to teach that to new players.
Yeah.
Because that's just weird.
And it's a little dull.
It is a little boring considering everything else going on. If someone wins that way, it's because they were just really quiet, laid back, and let everyone else be loud and crazy, and they just snuck in the win. But I can't say that's the funnest way to win.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the numbers do get a little bit better when you get cards that will involve them in some way,
Yes.
shape, or form.
but that's lucky and random
Yes.
as to what cards come up.
Yeah.
So, okay, but that's it on what we don't like. So, who this is for, I think everybody, honestly. I think this is, again, one of those staples that should be in almost everybody's library.
Yes, just because of how accessible it is to teach, to get to the table, to play. It doesn't take a whole lot of time, but it brings a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, I think also most people are going to enjoy it at the higher player counts than lower. We, again, are the exception where we really do enjoy it at 2 players and higher player counts.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over our rating.
So for our ratings, we each have 1d6 worth of ratings to give. 1 is low, 6 is high. We give a number, a reason why, add them together, and see what it rolled for us. Sarah, what did King of Tokyo roll for you?
I am glad you didn't do that very much at the beginning of the video. 5.
Yes.
I give it a 5. I always...
Me too.
Okay, so we are on the same page of this, and so this is going to sound kind of weird. One of the things is this game is so old for us, and we have the expansions. And you'll have to watch the expansion videos to find out. But because of those expansions, they now feel like part of the game for me.
Yeah.
So that feels like the perfect game.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking at the base game,
Feels like something's missing.
it feels like something's missing. But otherwise, absolutely love playing it. I don't think I've ever had a really bad experience. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 people we've played with that didn't enjoy it. Like it just really wasn't their cup of tea.
Yeah, but then again, they weren't into any sort of dice rolling game.
Right. But otherwise, I've always enjoyed myself. So this is almost a perfect game. When you bring in the expansions, it is perfect. But you'll have to watch those videos to find out.
I think you have given everything away.
Everything away. Do you have anything to add?
No.
Okay.
So 10 out of 12.
Yep.
Great game.
Yes.
Pick it up.
Exactly.
All right, Sarah.
Yes.
Do you think, because this is a game about kaijus, that it would have been even more thematic if they had put everything in black and white?
Ooh. I think, I haven't taken a close look at the After Dark version.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's black and white. I should have looked at that.
You should have.
Oh, I forgot. But black and white, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I also like it in color. Another version to make, evidently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could have done it, so on one side of the standee, it's black and white, and flip it to the other side, and you see the color version.
Yeah, that would work.
Same with the map. You just flip it over.
That's true. They do not use the other side of the board. In fact, the board is relatively not needed other than to have 2 spots for the higher player count.
Yeah, you could have had just a circle.
Yeah, they could have just put like 2 coasters in there and that would have worked.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
All right, 10 out of 12. Fantastic. All right. And we've been Rolling with Reviews. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach out to us on the various social media platforms at
Rolling with 2, that's TWO. We're on Blue Sky, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For Discord, we have a channel on Tabletop Express. Check the show notes for the invite link.
If you have time, check out the other content Nanaman has found for you, because remember, he's rolling with you.